Alright, I think I should be live. Let's see. Hi, buds. Just thought I would get on with you guys and test out this computer because this is my second time purchasing a new computer. So, let's see if this works. Hi! Hi, Isabel. Yay, okay, it's working. Kendra's here. Dasha's here. That one stoner guy's here. Hi, guys. Hope you guys are all having a happy Monday. Hello, hello. Let's open up some new stuff. I went and bought some stuff today from the dispensary. Actually, I bought it like 2 days ago, and I've opened some of it, but I saved this particular one because I have seen this brand all over the place in California. I don't know if you guys have heard of it. Raw Garden. But I've heard that their concentrates are really, 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 really good. So I got some sauce. Thought I would try it out with you guys. The strain is Skyhound, so we'll see how it is. Hey Steven! Hey Amal! Hey Ray! What's up? I need like a knife or something to get this open. I wonder if I can peel it. Let's see. Peeled. I love when dabs come all like fancy packaged in like a nice box. I like that it has like a carton in it so that it doesn't tilt. You never want your dabs to tilt over. Then they'll be all stuck to the lid. What's up? I miss you too. How have you guys been? It smells really good. It looks really good too. Super sugary. That looks really good actually. I tried one from them already. I bought Cherry Slum and it was like legitimately I think the best thing I've dabbed since I've been in California. I'm not sponsored, affiliated with, or anything with this company. I just really like their dabs. Have you had that before? Nope, not this strain. About to try it out. And I'm a little bit sick, so if I cough like crazy, know that part of it is because I'm still recovering from like flu, I think. I've been sick all last week. Thank you. Let's get this heated up. Hello. Lift from New York to Bronx. Let's get high. Let's get high. And let's hope that it doesn't freeze like my last computer did. I had to return that computer, you guys. Went back to the manufacturer and I had to purchase a whole different computer. It has the same specs, but different brand. Hello. Let's let this cool for a second so I don't kill myself. Thank you, I just shaved it. Like legitimately 20 minutes ago I shaved my head. That's probably why I look so smooth. See, I'm dabbing before my coughs. This is not, I mean before my dab. I'm coughing before my dabs. Damn. There we go. Cheers. Sorry. I'm dead. It doesn't even take much of it either. Like it's immediately like stony. Stony. Dab sweats are here. Ugh. Dabs make your chest hurt. Oh, that's the worst. Dabs will make my chest hurt if it's like too high of a temp. It'll make me feel like my lungs are being ripped out of my throat. But when it's nice and cool like that one was, it's not as bad. They do make me cough a lot. Thank you so much, Jelly. I seriously need all the good vibes towards this like sick thing as I possibly can, because legitimately I was sick 2 weeks ago when I did that how to make a medicated smoothie video. I started to realize I was like getting sick. Then I was sick for like a week. Then I was fine. Then my boyfriend caught it and he's been sick this entire week. Then I caught it again from him, and now my mom has it too. So like legitimately everybody who I've been in contact with, we're all just like sick. And I've been sick now twice from it. Dabs money all day. You want to have a smoke session with me? What are we doing right now? Are you smoking? I hope you're smoking with me. That's what this is, right? You hate getting and being sick. Me too. It's really loud. It's blowing out the speakers. Sorry. I have a wind thing this time, so there ain't no controlling that. I actually went out and got all the stuff for it, and if it's not doing any better, I don't know what else I can do. Besides not cough, which is impossible. Thanks, Parker. Love you too. Do you think you'll make a video with my boyfriend one day? I would love to. I don't think that I'll ever be able to with the company that he currently works for. Maybe if he worked in a different type of environment, he could. I just don't think that his job would be okay with him being affiliated with something online. Let's see. THCA diamonds. Can you make edible donuts? I would like to learn how to make them, in specific the Homer Simpson donut. That's a really good idea, Eric. I've never made donuts. Actually, I've made beignets before. Those are like donuts. They're French donuts. Same thing, I think. You've been so sick too. I hope you get better. Types. Not much. Hey, Nick just started streaming when you're prepping up for your sesh. Great. Time to sesh. Here in Florida, the dispensaries will extract from one type of plant, for example, Kim Dog, and make distillate from it and add terps from a different strain and label it that? Really? See, Raw Gardens is single source strains, which is really, really nice. They don't mix things up. Check your sound levels. I have. That's what we did last live stream, remember? Shout out, you're a rapper. No. Stop. Just don't ask for shout outs. I feel like that's like the lamest way to get recognition, you know? Like, I just don't like that, because it's like, I feel like people will find your raps if it's good, right? Yeah, I'll say no, you know? I mean, I try to be nice about it, I guess, but I just feel like it's rude to come into somebody's stream and be like, hey, talk about me, you know? Like, it's particularly when you haven't said anything else in the stream, you know? Thank you. What else did I get? Oh, I purchased some blueberry skunk. I haven't shown you guys that yet. That one dab got me stony. I swear, I've been spending a little bit more on my cannabis lately. Like, I've been purchasing like closer to top shelf, and I'm noticing a difference. Like, I feel like I needed to like stop buying cheap weed a long time ago, but I tend to go for deals because there's just so many dispensaries in California. But I'm starting to notice if you spend just a little bit more, you can get like a lot better quality. Especially if you haven't heard the music. Oh my god, that nug looks so good on camera! I love that I can actually show you guys like nice nug shots live. That's neat. Turn down your input volume, you're peaking. Let's see here, how do I do that? I think I can control that in here. Let's see here, devices. I'm still learning everything on this computer because it's so different. Okay, here we go. Input, device properties, levels. Turn it down. There. Okay, I've turned it down by like 30%. How does it sound? Can you guys still hear me? Did it actually change in the stream? Let me know. In Mississippi! Ah, I love it. The gain. See, it doesn't let me control. Well, I guess it does on here, but my gain is turned all the way down. All the way down. Because I know that that's like how sensitive it is. It sounds better. There we go. See? Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Like, help me. Give me directions. I need it. Because I'm like, I can't hear it myself. Unless I can hear it when I rewatch the stream. But like... so that's some blueberry skunk, and it legitimately smells exactly like the name. It smells like it has like a blueberry smell, but it smells musty. Like it has like a musty-ish smell. And then I got forbidden fruit. If I can get it open, these child-safe bags are like damn near good enough for me. Forbidden fruit, the blackweed. And this is from a different dispensary than I got forbidden fruit the first time, and it actually looks exactly the same. It's like almost black, which I think is so neat. And it smells like straight up fruit. Like cherry chapstick. Like, packable with that. I know, right? I've been smoking on the blueberry skunk, but I really do need to pack a bowl of this. I don't want to break this big nug, though. Let's get a smaller one out. I'll break it up. And we'll pack a bowl. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Chloe. Thank you for all the input, you guys. That really does help me. Should it go down even further, or do you think it's probably fine? Packing a bowl, live on YouTube. Cough. What am I listening to? This is like, oh, Airglow. That's the name of the artist. I legitimately use him in almost every single one of my YouTube videos. I can only listen to like non-copyright music on the stream, so I have to like stick with like these like YouTube artists that I know are okay with it. Try another 20%? Okay. Let's try another 20% on this microphone. Sorry you guys, I'm adjusting my microphone. Okay. Device properties. Levels. How is that? That's another, I think, 20%. Not much. Trying some Enemy of the State strains. Got any experience? I've never heard of that. Sit by your window and smoke every damn night. Oh, thank you. That makes me so happy. I am going to start putting out a lot more videos soon. I'm like legitimately done catching up, I think. Like, I now have all of my equipment here minus one monitor. I now have a working computer. I'm going to film 2 videos this week. I know, because they are sponsored videos and they're scheduled. So I know I'll have those go up this week. And I think I have another one that I'm going to have go up. So I think I should have 3 videos up this week. I think. Plus this live stream. So you guys are pretty much getting 4 videos. Okay, cough test. Is it like too loud? A very sweet smell to it. Where is a bowl? Here's a bowl. I think I might even, I need to look in my MacBook. I think I honestly might have a backup video that I've never published. I might publish that tonight. I just need to edit it. It's a really random video though. I think that's why I never posted it. It's which one is it? I think it's the I purchased a Jeffree Star mystery box a while ago, and I wanted, people say that his lipsticks are like bong proof, like that they're smudge proof. And so I tried them on to try and see if they were smudge resistant. So it was like a lipstick bong test. And it's a really funny video. Like, I found it to be very funny, but I'm like, it's so out there that I just never published it. Maybe I'll publish it. It's definitely a video that'll give people some laughs. It's not a serious video. Do you ever get bad paranoia? I do sometimes. I do. If I smoke too much or if I'm in the wrong environment, I can get very bad, like, weedy paranoia. Cheers, you guys. That forbidden fruit is so good. And I didn't cough at all. And that is saying something because I am sick. Like, legitimately, if I exhale, I'm almost like wheezing a little bit. So the fact that that didn't make me cough until just then, that's good. It's a lot better. One of your favorite videos has always been the Halloween costume trial. That video was also a video where I was like, I don't know if this video is even good. I'm like really bad about that though. Like, I beat myself up. Like, for every 10 videos, there's probably one video that I don't publish. So there's like legitimately a backlog of videos on my computer that I'm just like, will I publish this? Will I not publish this? Like, is it too much? I need to just start like trickling them out. I need to just get over it and just start publishing them. You can only smoke at home in homes of friends. Yeah, I try to like stay in like, I don't even like smoking in public too much. Sometimes I don't like that. Sometimes it gives me too much paranoia. I used to smoke sometimes when I worked, like, like sometimes I would smoke during my lunch break, and I couldn't even enjoy that sometimes because I would get too paranoid afterwards. I'm definitely a loner stoner. How is it? It's great. Please post the Jeffree Star lipstick bong smudge proof video. Okay, I'm gonna edit that video. I'm gonna put that video up. And I also am just very aware of my audience too, that like 70% of my subscribers are male. Which I find fascinating, which I'm like, kudos, like I'm so glad. But I just didn't figure that when I started my channel that I would have as big of a male audience as I do. So then I get like afraid to post like too much into like makeup or feminine things because I'm like, they're not gonna be interested in that, you know? Hello. Agreed, in New York City they fell back on the arrest but still safer at home. True. You've had a super bad problem where you take 2 hits and then start shaking like a fucking vibrator and then have like mad hallucinations. That sucks. Have you tried CBD? CBD really, I know people say that all the time. Like, I feel like I hear that all the time. It's like, oh, take CBD. But CBD really does help whenever I get like weed-induced paranoia or anxiety. CBD can really take that edge off and calm me down. And it does it like almost instantly. If I dab CBD isolate, it can really help. Loner stoner merch. Loner stoner. I feel like that's so close to like Stoned Alone. I feel like that would be good merch for him. Loner stoner. But that is what I am. I'm definitely a loner stoner. CBD is great, right? Definitely try CBD. Is it with indicas or sativas? Yeah, that's also a really good thing to test out too, is because sativas will give me anxiety every time in flower for some reason. Awesome. Are your grinders still in stock? They are. I think I only have 3 more left in stock. I think only 3. I need to check. I think only 3. Dallas, Fort Worth. I love it. People are like in the same states in this chat. That's so neat. I've had people meet on my Instagram through my Instagram page before, like legitimately in real life, and I'm like, that's so neat. Lots of love from Indiana. Thank you so much. Badass. Cheers. Hey, Midnight Cat. How have you been? I haven't seen you in a bit. Let's take a hit. Cheers. That's the worst. When you cough mid-bong rip and it leaves that taste in your mouth and you're like, God. Ugh. My poor baby lungs. Being sick and getting stoned is not easy. By that first smooth hit, right? Right, that first hit was like, man, that was so buttery, that was smooth, that was the most amazing experience ever. Second hit, oh, dead. Gosh. Yeah, try because they are nicer for relaxing. Colorado, that's where I want to be. That's where I want to be. Eventually I'll be there. One day. I am okay. I'm making it. I'm struggling. Texas will be legal soon. Really? When are they legalizing it? I need to keep up with that kind of stuff, but I feel like there's so many laws going on now. It's like insane. Like basically almost like half the United States is legalized now, which is amazing. I think it's like almost either half. Did we hit half this year? Willem and Ludconja, I saw that on my Instagram page. I saw pictures and I was like, how was it? What was it that they're doing? Like, what type of show are they doing right now? It'd be like that sometimes. It's like opposite. It's supposed to be sativas that make you shaky and stuff, but for you can be indicas too. Yeah, it is different for different people. It really, I feel like it depends on like what your cannabis is like treating or what you're using cannabis for. I've noticed that it affects different people in different ways. It's the newest ballot. Well, congrats, Texas. We finally got medical legal here in Missouri. You're trying to get the medical card, you know. Is it super easy? Some states, I mean, like, because that's also, like, I have no, like, concept of it because I moved from Mississippi where it was totally illegal to California where it was medically legal at that time. It wasn't even rec at that point. But like the medical licensing system was like basically you just pay $30 and tell them that you get a headache and they give you a card. That's another video that I have sitting on my laptop, getting a medical marijuana prescription online in California. I did it over the phone. The reason I didn't publish the video was because the first half of the video, the lead up to it, I'd recorded it all, and all that footage got lost. And so all I have is the phone call with the doctor and the end of the video. And so I've just never gone back and recorded again the first part. That's another video that I have sitting on my computer, that I know I have sitting on my computer. My favorite strain is Northern Lights. Always has been, I think always will be. I can never find anything that's the same for me. The shakes, you figured it was in your mind. Dang, it could maybe make some of you try indicas. My chat's going so some people handle edibles better than direct smoke. That's true too. That is true. I feel like I handle edibles really, really, really well. Some people don't though. Hey Jen, how you doing? Thanks for stopping by. It was so much fun. It was a parody of Mean Girls. Mean Gays, that's funny. Either way, we still don't even have a lot of medical carriers here. They have tons of restrictions on what is considered treatable. See, that's so stupid. That's how a lot of medical states are. I wish they would start adopting more of a figure like California, but then again, I don't. Because I see benefits to both sides, because like being a medical patient in California has like no benefits. Like none. So I get why other states may be putting the bar higher for medical, because maybe they're actually going to give them some benefits, like not tax the hell out of them like they do in California. You plan on starting to do sessions and talk about PTSD on your YouTube channel? On YouTube, you definitely should. Anybody who's ever even thought about posting anything on YouTube, I would suggest do it. I feel like I hear people talk about YouTube all the time and then they never do it. And you should do it. Anybody who ever like wants, like even like thinks about trying YouTube, I encourage them to just try it. Cause I don't really think I've gotten much of a bad experience out of this. Minus like hate comments, but it's kind of like you learn that people are projecting all the time. Like it just kind of like teaches you things. I feel like I've learned so much by starting a YouTube channel. It's been a really educational experience. Just burnt the shit out of yourself. Oh, that's the worst. I've done that one time, and luckily it did not leave a scar. Luckily. I feel like normally it leaves a scar. I hated it, Destiny. I thought it was so bad. I thought that was like, yeah, that was like I just did not like that show. It's legal here. Not much. You have chronic pain. Sorry. Disjointed is amazing. Oh, you like it? I'm sorry. I hated it. I thought it was so stereotypical. Like, it just like stereotyped all stoners in like this really negative, outdated, uneducated stereotype. Like it just, I don't know. That was just particularly like the weed tuber people on there. I was like, it just like made me cringe. Ugh. They need to allow grows for all medical patients nationally. They do. Nothing to lose. That's true. How was it when you were not in a legal state though? Oh, I didn't have any type of cannabis social media in an illegal state, so I really don't have any advice. Because I was always so paranoid. I was in law school at that time, so I was so paranoid about sharing my cannabis usage that I'd never posted anything in an illegal state. But looking back on it now, I feel like, how would anybody even identify you where you are? Like, I almost feel like as long as you just, like, didn't post videos where your location is identifiable, you'd be pretty good. And maybe not brag about where you are and that it's illegal, you know? Any advice for anxiety and how to treat it with marijuana? What are good strains? It's all dependent upon the person. But, I don't know. I mean, that's all dependent upon the person, really. It's really hard. I don't really even feel like doctors or like anybody really like recommends like a specific, well, I guess they do for certain conditions, but I feel like anxiety is not one, because I've seen both sides of the coin. Like, people smoke sativas and it helps their anxiety, and people smoke indicas and it helps their anxiety. You have a scar on your forearm from a banger. Battle wounds. That's what I call those, battle wounds. It's a really weird show. You just started watching it, not the best. You need to stick with an indica or an indica dominant. My favorite weed show ever is High Maintenance. It comes on HBO. That is a really, really good weed show. That, I like Broad City. I think that one's funny. Those are about it as far as weedy TV shows that I actually really, really watch. I used to watch some on Vice before I started my YouTube channel, and then like after starting my YouTube channel, I just look at their shows totally differently, because I'm like, I don't know, it doesn't seem much different than what I see on YouTube. So a lot of it just kind of like doesn't impress me as much anymore. I don't know. Seen a story for him. Yeah, you've always wanted to start a channel, but you feel like you need to have something that makes your channel different and wouldn't know what to post. I don't really feel like it. I feel like there are so many channels on YouTube that are similar to one another. Like, yeah, you need to differentiate yourself, but I feel like as long as you're yourself on YouTube, then you'll already be different than everyone else, you know? I don't know. Your thoughts on Reggie? Like buying Reggie weed? I don't know. I use it for edibles, when normally if I purchase weed and it's like not that good, I normally use it for edibles. But Leaf has a breakdown review. You use high CBD, low THC for your anxiety. Yes, CBD, that's the key right there. I really do feel like it, because like if I use CBD, no matter what strain I use, honestly, like no matter what I'm smoking on, no matter what I'm dabbing on, if I can add a high dose of CBD to that, I feel like my anxiety goes out the window. It's like magic. So CBD strains are probably like the best thing to recommend. See ya. Thank you so much. I will. Have you ever had derealization from smoking? What is derealization? Why do I not know what that is? What is derealization? I don't know what that is. Personally, makes YouTube channels better without being fake. It's true. Yeah, as long as you're yourself. Yeah. As long as you're yourself and just nicer. That's the only thing, is like I'm always myself, but I always try to be as nice as I possibly can, if that makes sense. Like, always put forth like a positive, nice image. Oh no, my camera just overheated. It's coming back though. I'm coming back. Coming back. I'm back. Boom. Like, did Reggie ever give you headaches? That has happened to me before. Low quality weed can give me headaches. That's the worst too. And it's like not the same as like a regular headache. It like really hurts. I know exactly what you're talking about. Like your channel. Thank you so much. How do you deal with people talking about your sexuality? You're bisexual and you get a lot of hate from it. What do you do? Honestly, that to me is my like, if I'm gonna get a hate comment, I appreciate those so much more than anything else I get, because it's like the low hanging fruit. cannot tell you how many hate comments I get every single day talking about how they don't like gay people, or like, oh, I loved your video until you mentioned that you had a boyfriend and then I unsubscribed. I get like legitimate comments like that. And like, I feel like it's just so stupid. Like, because it's like calling like a dog, or calling a cat. Calling a gay person gay doesn't really like offend a gay, or at least it doesn't offend me. I'm just like, you're the stupidest stupid. Like, it's just stupid. So like, hate as far as like sexuality is never, and it's just never cut me, because I just like, I've always viewed those people as like really unintelligent. And particularly when they're the comments when there's something misspelled. Like, it's always the commenters who are misspelling shit. They don't have a profile picture. Their nickname, their screen names are always like troll names, or like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really take hate comments that seriously. Feeling like you're out of your body, that's what derealization means. I don't think I've ever felt that before. I don't really know what that means. Check out Love Your Channel. Thank you for stopping by and smoking with me. How would you get back into smoking if you had a bad high and you're like scared to have a bad high again? I would suggest smoking with somebody that you trust, and smoking in an environment where you can be calm, or an environment that if you're not calm, it's okay. You know what I mean? Like, a safe place, if that makes sense. Cool being baked in my life. Thank you so much. Thanks for stopping by, Liam. That's good. Yeah, you've always been asked that question all the time. It's aggravating. Or people using apostrophes incorrectly. See, like, I'm not like a huge like grammar person, mainly because like I feel like my grammar is shit. Like, particularly like after law school. Like, law school made my grammar even worse because lawyers are such bad writers, and like I relied on my computer because everything I did was online, and you can use spell check right there and stuff. Everything's corrected, so I feel like my grammar's gotten really bad. But my spelling is at least good. Like, I know a spelling, and I'm not gonna like misuse a word. I get that a lot in hate comments, like misused words. Do you know how to ghost? A little bit. Like, sometimes I can do it and sometimes I can't. That's a trick that I've been working on, though. That, and I've been working on learning how to do smoke rings, because I think that that would be a really, really cool trick to be able to just throw out there. But I'm really, the only thing I'm really good at is the French inhale, and I'm just decent at that. Ghosting is where the smoke comes out of your mouth and it sits there for a second, like a visible like cloud of smoke, and then you suck it back up. Can you try smoke tricks for us with your dab cards? Not today. I would any other day. If I was not sick, I would totally be down for it, but I feel like that sounds so painful right now. Irish waterfalls are the business. The business. So stony. How do they still make power hitters? What is a power hitter? Are you guys gonna teach me something else? I'm like, I don't know what that is. Thank you so much. These lives are a lot of fun. I really enjoy being able to go live with you guys on here. Have you ever been buzzed from nicotine? I have not, because I don't use nicotine. I never have. I've never been a nicotine person. I've never smoked. I've never been a cigarette smoker. I was the person who like occasionally would ask for one. Like when I was out in college, when I was drinking like heavily, I would always ask for a cigarette and then be the person who would like just sit there with it, because I'm not a smoker. I don't like the way it smells or tastes. And then I tried vaping for a little while, in Mississippi, and I just couldn't get into it. Like, it just didn't do anything for me. I don't know. Plus, it's just not good for you. Thank you. When will you be streaming games on Twitch? I can do that anytime this week. Hopefully I'll be doing that some point this week, because that sounds like a lot of fun. I actually have a few games downloaded. What did I download? I got... Let me see here. I got When the Darkness Comes, which is supposed to be this like really trippy first-person like horror game. I downloaded Fortnite and I played it for the first time yesterday, which I know people in the chat are probably gonna be like, what the fuck, you haven't played Fortnite before? But like, I feel like I'm an old man now and it takes me forever to download things. Twitch, I mean, but whatchamacallit, Fortnite was a lot of fucking fun though. Me and my boyfriend played it. I think that's what we'll stream. And he could actually get on there. That's probably what my first stream will be, is me and my boyfriend playing Fortnite together. Because I have a Nintendo Switch, and he can play it on there, and I can play it on here. Both be playing on there. Thank you so much. Could you recommend that you put out more videos on edibles and making better oil? I've already got 10, and I plan on definitely doing more, because I love cooking videos. Hi, Callie from Mississippi. How you doing? Do you have a PS4? I don't. I seriously need to invest in another gaming system because the only thing I have is a Nintendo Switch. But my computer is like maxed out, so like I should be able to PC game on this and stream that too. So any games on PC. I think I have Resident Evil 2 downloading, so I'll have that to play. And this is capable of using VR. I really want to get a VR headset, because I think those would be really cool to stream. I've never had a hallucination before, huh? How's it going? I do remember you, Charlie. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. And thanks for the super chat last time. Get your boyfriend on stream. He is currently at work, so... Nintendo Switch streams. I am too, and he can play on that too, because we have games there he could play. He doesn't even have to be necessarily on camera. Just kind of here, maybe. You want to attempt to play Fortnite. Fortnite was a lot of fun, and it was a lot easier than I thought. Like, okay, so I was playing like, I don't know what mode it was called, Battle Royale, I think. And it's like where you play against 40 people. And I kept coming in first out of 40 people, and I didn't kill anyone. I just went and hid away from everyone. So apparently Fortnite is like somewhat easy. Because I definitely got first like the first 3 times of playing it, and I was like, what the hell? So all you have to do is just hide and you win? I don't know. It was a lot of fun though, and it seemed like there's a lot of things that you can do in Fortnite. Like there was like vehicles that you could like use, and like all types of weapons, and you could build things. I don't know. I feel like I sound like such a newbie talking about Fortnite stuff. But I legitimately am just now getting onto that. Get a Streamlabs. I will. I do need to get that. Old school Doom. Banjo Kazooie. I love Banjo Kazooie. Banjo Kazooie is a really fun game. Take another hit. Not right now. My throat hurts a little bit. You got it for your 13-year-old son, and he doesn't play it. Isn't it free? Isn't it a free download? I guess you can buy things in Fortnite, though. I don't really understand that part of it. Someone's gonna have to explain it all to me. Because I've never understood buying things in a video game. I don't know. I just can't get behind it. I'm like... I don't know. Happy Lundy Gross. Happy Lundy Gross. Stream me a power hitter. Why does this keep, like, my stream chat is just like, ugh. Okay, do you have a fun Mardi Gras story? I met Anderson Cooper. I met Anderson Cooper at Mardi Gras. That's a cool story. I legitimately... Okay, so it was my first Mardi Gras, and I was like 21, and I was on a parade, like the parade route. Like my friend's house was like legitimately on the parade route, so she always had like a really good spot, and her family had it blocked off. And so like they had ladders, and so I was up on the ladder. I'd been drinking so heavily all day long. Like it was like, I guess because alcohol was brand new to me, I was like, okay, we're drinking this like it's water. Legitimately, I was using Smirnoff Ices as a mixer for drinks. So like I would have a Smirnoff Ice and then put like vodka inside of that. And that was my drink. And so like I climbed the top of the ladder. I can like barely hang onto the ladder. And all I see is that the parade in front of me stops. And I'm like, what's going on? And I look, and right there in front of me is Anderson fucking Cooper. Anderson Cooper. And he keeps trying to throw me something because I'm like drunk and like I'm like, Anderson Cooper, throw me something. And he keeps throwing things at me and I keep missing. And then finally I caught a hat, and it's like this big hat. I have it somewhere in my storage closet, I think. Big purple hat with like green confetti on it. And yeah, that's my Mardi Gras story. That was my most like fun experience at Mardi Gras, was meeting Anderson Cooper. And then he was just stuck there, and we just had a chat. And I was like, this is so cool. He is handsome in real life. He is very handsome in real life too. Looks exactly the same. Thank you. I try to reply to every question. I know that most people don't when they stream, but I like my streams to be a conversation. Like, I don't know, it gives me something to talk about. I would have never thought about telling you guys that Mardi Gras story unless Callie asked it, you know? I'd fall off the ladder. I legitimately probably should have fallen off that ladder, thinking about how drunk I was. I should have been off that ladder, but I did not fall. That was back when I could actually drink, before my stomach kept giving me so many issues, and now I just like can't drink as much at all. Fun times, old times, college stories. Trying to reply to all your questions, then you better drop that skin routine. The skin is makeup, but it's a foundation. What type of foundation am I using right now? An e.l.f. foundation. And the thing that's really makes my skin look good, like the one product out of everything that I use, I think, is legitimately the Jeffree Star Supreme Frost highlighter, because it gives your skin this glow, like this like Photoshop-y looking glow, which is really weird. It like almost looks like your skin is photoshopped in real life. I think that's it. I gotta go to work, but this was so much fun. Thanks for stopping by. Do tell, adios amigos. Thank you for your videos. You teach a lot. You got his brushes and sponges today. I almost bought the brushes, but then I was like, I don't need them, and they're pink. And like, I'm like not somebody who doesn't like pink. Like, I don't have a lot of pink things, but those brushes were like really pink. Like, they were like really, 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 really feminine, like, which I'm totally cool with, but for myself, I was like, these are a little too much for me. Thank you. Take care of your flu. Thank you so much. I'm pretty much over it. It's just the chest congestion. It's bad now. Thanks. I do need to go live more often. I plan on it now that I have this good camera microphone set up. I'll be going live more. But I plan on going live more on Twitch. That was the original plan. But then I saw how many people came here last time and I was like, we'll just test it here first. I live in California. Sesh with any other YouTuber, who would it be? Silence Tippy. For sure. Oh wait, no. Well, I guess like, yeah. If it was any other WeedTuber, yeah. If it was any other YouTuber, like if I could pick any YouTuber in the world. That's hard. That's really hard. I've gotten really into YouTube. Like since published, like as my channel has grown, I've been watching more and more creators on YouTube because I feel like I learned so much from them. Like just small things like lighting and like just like different little things that they do in their videos, or just like things. I feel like I learned so much from other YouTubers. So now I watch so many. If I could pick only one. Probably Jenna Marbles. Only because she would be funny, you know? I want somebody who's gonna be funny when I get stoned. I need a personality, you know? Yeah. The brushes are amazing. Never liked applying foundation with brushes, but his are perfect, really. Who would you have smoked with if you could choose anyone dead or alive? Now that is even harder. Jeez. Probably President Barack Obama, honestly. Because I know he has smoked in his past. And he just seems like such a chill man. I don't know. He seemed like very calm. Like, I think he would be very cool to smoke with. Thank you so much. I live in the San Francisco Bay. I pick her off camera, Gray. Or let's finish your week. Microphones? What are the headphone emojis for? Does that mean my cough was too loud? Hi Giselle, thanks for stopping by. I should smoke. You're fried as shit. Yes, you took yours out. What do I want to take a hit of though? I'm like almost scared to take a hit of the bong again because I like choked on that and it hurt. We'll take a little hit. Take a little hit of the bong. Right, my lungs can take it. Cheers. That one wasn't as bad, but it also was like tinier, way tinier hit. What else? What else do I have to share with you guys? Shown you guys the weed that I purchased. We've done a dab of that Raw Gardens and it was so good. What's my favorite song right now? No, that's hard too. You guys should follow me on Spotify if you want to know my music suggestions though, because I think it shows what I'm playing on there at all times, which honestly would be really funny because I use my Spotify, like my Budznbeardz Spotify, for everything. So like every time I'm like listening to music anywhere, it shows what I'm playing. So it's probably a lot of RuPaul. What made you want to start YouTube? I felt like there weren't a lot of people of color in the cannabis community sharing their experiences online. And I met Silence Tippy. That's who my favorite like WeedTuber was. And after meeting her, I just got inspired. Like I just saw how much good that she does with her platform, and it made me want to do something similar. And then that's how I started my YouTube channel. That's how it all started. You're living for this live stream. Thank you. Almost all of us have Insta and YouTube. You go to YouTube for Laganja. Can you do some more smoothly videos, please? What's smoothly videos? What are smoothly videos? Since getting sick, you can only take small hits or you die. Same. Like, whew. My throat. More smoothie videos, like make different types of smoothies. That would be a challenge. I could do like one smoothie video and just do like a bunch of different types of smoothies in it. I do still have some of that cannabis coconut oil still. I don't know how long that'll last though. I think it should last a few months. I mean, coconut oil doesn't go bad. I should probably look that up and probably put like, that would be something really interesting, actually. That would be a video, because if I'm sitting here wondering, like, how long do these things last? I'm sure other people are, too. Yeah, I wonder how long that coconut oil will last. Do you remember the story of when you first smoked? I do. I think I've told it on this channel before. If you... What was that? What is that video title? If you go to my uploads and you go to like the earliest ones, there is one title, something around that, like my first time smoking weed, or I've definitely told that story. You took a dab for the first time ever and smoked, not the best idea. You have a cart, they are better if you're sick. I have one that's fillable, but I'm saving the last bit of distillate I have for a review. Sometimes it's so hard for me to like save things for videos. This I have to save though. It's so tasty. It's strawberry glue, I think is the strain. Distillate. It legitimately tastes like strawberries. The first 2 times you smoked weed, you didn't feel anything. Third time was so overwhelming, really. The first time I smoked weed, I got super stoned, like way too stoned. But I also smoked from a gravity bong the first time I smoked weed, which was like just cruel. I don't know why they did that to me, because like I died. But I guess it worked, because now I smoke all the time. I agree, vape when you're sick, yes. Yeah, I need to use my vaporizer more. I haven't honestly even been using it since getting sick this time. Normally, that's the thing I reach for when I get sick. But for some reason, I've been dabbing very heavily. I think it's because it helps me cough stuff up, as gross as that sounds. Dabs are like so good for like just congestion, because they get everything up. Hope weed gets legalized in the UK. Me too. You love the quality products you guys get. Me too. I'm very... Legalization just changes the game on like the quality of products that you can get, and like the different types of things that you can get. I was talking about that in my last live stream. Like legitimately, I feel like in California, every other week there's like a new product that I'm coming across, or some like new type of dab that they're doing, or like new strain coming out, or new this or that. Like there's just always stuff coming out. How's the Khalifa Kush and Forbidden Fruit? Khalifa Kush is amazing. That's not what I bought this time though. Forbidden Fruit, I have some of that right here. And it's what I choked on. And it's amazing too. It smells like cherry chapstick. How long have you been a YouTuber? I think this is my... I'm in year 2, but I don't even think... No, I'm not in year 2. I don't think I'm in my 2nd year yet. I'm like a year and 10 months, I think. You smoked the gravity bong your first time at your friend's house in her basement while her parents were home, and we thought we were so slick, but ended up getting caught. Her dad kept grilling me. It was tweaky. gravity bongs are like not the way to go for the first time. I don't know why people like. I think my friend did it on purpose. Like they wanted me to get like super stoned the first time, which I guess I appreciate because some people always like I'll hear people's stories of like the first time that they smoked weed, and then they'll be like, "Oh, I didn't get high the first time," and I'm like, "Ooh, that sucks." Like to smoke and like not even feel anything from it. I'm like, I'm glad my experience was what it was. It is very good weed. Ohio doesn't have that weed. Damn. Their how-tos. Can you make more? Definitely. My channel is always going to be mostly how-to videos. Because I like to educate. I feel like there's a need for more educational cannabis content. She wanted me to meet God that night, right? That's that's exactly how mine was. I'm like, that's exactly how my friend was. They were like, we're just gonna annihilate him. Cheers. Do your parents have any opinions about you smoking? No. Honestly, my mom talks about me smoking all the time. Like, because she knows that I smoke. She doesn't know to the extent that I smoke. And she doesn't know that this is what I do. So, like, she knows that I use cannabis. And she's, like, mentioned it to me a few times. But, like, only positive. And only, like, inquisitive questions. Like, I seriously think my mom will get stoned. Like, or has gotten stoned before in her life. Yeah, or she will soon, because she keeps asking questions. They wanted to see me die and coughing and honestly didn't get high the first time. Dang, that sucks. See, I got so stoned and then I ate a whole pizza and then I watched a movie that was like the best. It's Saved. It's like, it has Mandy Moore in it. It's a satirical show about, a movie about, I guess it's kind of about like, church and stuff. I don't know. It's like a satirical movie, but it was really, really, really funny. And I just remember zoning out and I was focusing on like every detail of the movie. And that was my first experience getting stoned. No, you can't say that. You can't say that. Not Roll Tide. You can't, no. No. My mom is very chill. How do your parents feel about what gender you date? Oh, she could care less. My brother is transgender and she doesn't care about that either. My mom is a very accepting person. But I've been lucky in that respect. At least, yeah, I've been really lucky in that respect. There we go. See ya. You convinced your mama to smoke with you a few years back and she forced you to go to a grocery store and get her 3 pints of ice cream she doesn't even like. I want to get stoned with my mom. I wish we were on that level of like a chillness. We're just not there yet. We're getting there. The older I get, the more I start to see our relationship become like more and more and more like chill. We're getting to that point. We're gonna get there though. Give it like 5 more years. Smoked a joint for the first time, and honestly the most intense part for you was how your braces fell. I don't know how I feel about that, because like I remember having braces. They feel weird when you get stoned. I never even thought about that, getting stoned with braces. Yeah, no. My mom is awesome. We slept over and we woke up and took another dab, and that when you were walking on the moon and home, bloodshot eyes, and fell asleep. Do you think you can get a medical marijuana card for depression? Absolutely. Absolutely, I think that you can. Well, I mean, it depends on, like, what state you're in and, like, what conditions they consider. But I think that most states that have medical marijuana, depression is one of the things that they allow. cannabis for. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like I'm not. I mean, I know in California you can say basically anything and get one. So if you're in California, yeah, for sure. Like, I'm gonna post that video. I have. That one is actually really good because, like, the first time I got my medical marijuana card, that was an experience because I actually went to the actual clinic and they legitimately had an iPad on a coat rack, and the doctor's face was on the iPad because he was FaceTiming in, and they had a white coat on the coat rack, like a jacket, like a white doctor's jacket, to pretend like the doctor was there. Like, it was so funny. So funny. Like, I was like, I cannot believe that this is, like, a thing. And that I actually have to come here and, like, talk to an iPad on a damn coat rack and act like this is my doctor right here. Like, this is the most insane thing ever. Marijuana have helped with your anxiety and depression more than anything. Yeah, marijuana has helped with my, anxiety more than anything, for sure. Get it for depression. Yep, in California, for sure. Always consult a doctor, though, right? Nah, Pennsylvania. I don't know their laws. In Ohio, medical marijuana is available, but to get a card, you literally need a life-threatening or chronic condition. It's tough. Yeah, I know in some states it's really, really, really hard, and I don't understand why. Do you think there are any bad side effects to weed? I think that the only bad side effect of weed would be, like, for me personally, like, if I was going to be, like, super honest about, like, my experience with cannabis, I would say that the only, like, well, I mean, obviously there's, like, normal side effects, like dry mouth, which sucks. And, like, sometimes you get bloodshot eyes and your eyes get a little bit itchy. You get dehydrated very easily. Those are, like, obvious. But, like, the only thing that I find negative is that it's a little bit demotivating for me. Like, it makes me, like, not want to, like, start things for some reason. But that's just a, like, a me thing. And I feel like as long as you use cannabis responsibly, then I don't really get that side effect. But sometimes it can be demotivating. Like, I have to, like, use it more like a reward for things instead of, like, getting super stoned and then doing something that I need to, like, really focus on. I have to, like, prioritize things and, like, structure things out because it can be demotivating. This makes you lazy, yeah, or procrastination, yeah, that's exactly what I was, yeah, it just makes, like, I can't start things after getting super stony, so, like, I try to, like, always plan my smoke sessions. That's why I always stream later in the day. I always stream around, like, noon, because, like, I get all my stuff done in the morning, all of my business, like, I'll reply to business emails, get everything done in the morning, and then I can, like, get super stony, and then chill for the rest of the day. Off topic, but you watch me every single day. Oh, wait. Thank you so much. You even got your boyfriend. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for the comment. Your sister's transgender too. Living in a man's body. And and your brother, that's how mine is. And your mother had a hard time accepting it. But I also didn't come out to her as bisexual. I don't want to disappoint her. Any tips? Know that one doesn't have anything to do with the other. Like, your journey has nothing to do with your sibling's journey. That was something that, like, not a lot of people can actually talk about because I feel like it's not. I mean, like, I guess it could be common, but I don't feel like this is super common where, like, you have a family that has two, like, the brother, like, two people in it are in the LGBT community. And I feel like there is a different, sometimes the other sibling can feel like their journey has something to do with the other ones, like telling that to their parents is in addition to what their sibling has done. And I would just say, like, don't worry about that. Like, it's not too much. It's not the thing that will tip your parent over the edge or anything like that. That like your journey is totally different than your siblings, and that your parent is totally capable of handling both of their children. You know what I mean? I feel like that's a good, that was actually a really good Stonium. Yeah, I like that. That's what you need to do. Can you do a how to roll a blunt? I need to, but I need to like learn how to roll a better blunt because I can't roll them very well. Thank you so much. People say they have withdrawals when they stop smoking, but you stopped smoking 2 weeks ago and nothing so far. Me, well, I wouldn't have withdrawals, but I remember in Mississippi, like sometimes I would like not be able to find weed, and so I would go without weed for a little bit, like maybe 2 or 3 weeks at a time. And it would make me not want to eat. Like my appetite would be gone for some reason, but that's about it. Like, I would just not want to eat. And I would be, like, a little bit more, like, on edge sometimes, I think. But that's about it. Thank you. It's short-term memory problems with you. Same. Canada's legalized weed, but where you are, you can only buy an ounce because we're not allowed dispensaries yet. It takes 3 to 7 days before you get it in shipment. Wow. Wow, they haven't figured out how to do that quicker. See, here in California, there's mail order delivery weed. And I actually, that's how I purchased the dabs that I got. And they ship it legitimately next day. Like, it was at my doorstep, under my doormat, the following business day, as long as you place the order before noon. That is crazy. Your only problem was the lack of motivation. You always told yourself that smoking CBD to calm your nerves and then getting things done before smoking weed was always used as a reward. You pack a cone and forgive yourself. Can't roll, save your life. I can roll decently. It's just like, I feel like certain people are like just gifted with that ability. And I am not one of those people. I am somebody who can roll, but I am not a gifted roller. Like, mine is not like art. Some people roll a joint and I'm like, that shit is art. That is beautiful. How the hell did you pack that so tightly, twist it so perfectly, get that so right with just your hands, just like, whoop, done. And then there are people like me. The raw rolling machine has saved my life too. I use it quite often. I honestly don't even smoke that many joints though. I'm very much more of a glass person and very much a bong person. I very rarely even use dry pipes nowadays. Like, I pretty much only use bongs. Let's see here. Yeah, you're about to buy one. Can you show us all your glass pieces? I will do that one day. One day I will. I have everything like packed up though right now, so that would be very difficult. And this camera doesn't let me go all the way over there, unfortunately. What site do you recommend for delivery in California? Stony app is a really good one, but I feel like I can't even like link it or talk too much about it because I did a video. Actually, go to budznbeardz.com and there's a video on weed delivery there if you guys are interested in California, because I did a video on this for YouTube and it legitimately got removed by YouTube and I got a flag and a strike on my channel. So like I can't even do those types of videos or talk about it, I feel like, much. Yeah, I hope that helped. You're a fan of Madagascar? Why do you prefer glass and water over dry and rolls? Because it's less harsh on your throat. When you're somebody who smokes as much as I do, I feel like the less harsh it is, the better. And the water just helps make it like so much smoother. Do you still use the Zong? I do use it sometimes. I really don't use it that often though. It's much more of an art piece. And actually it's not even displayed. I need to like find a nice place to display it. It might actually sit on that desk back there and then just be in the background all the time. I could use it right now actually, but that's It's dirty though. I need to clean it. Yeah. What else? We've smoked. Oh, I've been on here an hour and 14 minutes. You watched that video last week and it was pretty cool. We don't see pieces like that in shops around here. I have new glass this week. I actually just got this in. I'll have a video of this up this week. It's my first time unboxing a Hemper box, but I got a Hemper box in and I will be unboxing it. And I know it has a really neat glass piece this month. Well, it was last month, not this month. Last month's box, but it was really, really neat. I think they're still available though. You going to answer yes? I said yes. Like, what else do you want? Why does it matter either? We're not going on a date. That's how I need to start responding to people who ask that all the time. I'm just like, why the fuck does it matter? Like, why does it matter? Are you gonna treat me one way or the other based on that? Because if you are, just click off. Like, go to hell. You know what I mean? I just don't understand. Anyways. Your mic sucks. Thanks. Stop laughing. You fried. Definitely. Alright. Well, this is done. And this person is like a troll. Look at this troll. Let's hide this troll. We'll hide this troll. You're a troll. Well, then he left a message that was so bad that it got held by the moderation. See, people like that, they don't even it wasn't a serious question. We all knew it wasn't a serious question. We knew what that was. We're not stupid in here. You can get the fuck out. All right. What do you think about underage smoking? I did not smoke underage. I do not advise people to smoke underage. I think that there has been some research done on cannabis in young minds that is probably important to look at. I would advise people who smoke underage to look into what your brain is doing while you're underage and then make those decisions for yourself, because people's brains are still developing when they're underage, and cannabis can affect people when they're like still developing. The developing brain, it can mess with that. So I would just talk to your doctor. Yeah. And yeah. I mean, there are ways to use cannabis that wouldn't use the psychoactive effects. So I feel like that's such a broad question too, because I feel like there's a lot of kids who use CBD medically, and that's like totally different story, or use different extractions of cannabis medically. So that's a really broad question. Depends on the circumstances and the person. Talk to your doctor and see if bud is right for you. That's right. That's exactly what you do. I mean, I'm very honest about my cannabis smoking with my doctor. My doctor doesn't give a fuck. Like, but I feel like that's the type of doctor you should have. Like, if you don't feel that way with your doctor, get a new doctor, because you should feel like you should just be able to tell your doctor anything. You know what I mean? Like, anything that's going on with you. I feel like that's so important, because a lot of people like go to the doctor, they don't talk about things that are going on with them because they don't feel comfortable. Always talk to your doctor about whatever you do. Smoking, whatever. Rabbit hole. Your doctor tried judging you, you shut his ass down real quick and found a new one, right? Yeah, I've had a doctor that was judgmental of my cannabis usage too, and I didn't go to that doctor again. And then I went to another doctor, and this doctor, I didn't like bait them or make them say like, oh, cannabis is great for you, or like da da da, but they are totally fine with it. They say that I should probably not smoke as much as I do. Like I should probably try to use vaporizers as much as possible because smoke is not good for your lungs. But besides that, my doctor is fine with it. What do you think about vaping? I think that that's probably the healthiest way to smoke. And it's the most flavorful way. I do like the taste of vapor more than I do smoke. Every time your name pops up, it reminds you of your child best friend. Me too, actually. Actually, Des, me too. I had a friend growing up, and her name was Callie Jo, and she had curly hair, and she rode horses. And that was my best friend growing up, Callie Jo. How do you know if you qualify to get a medical license for weed? I'm pretty sure any state would have their laws on their state government website, probably. They're probably going to have all of their laws and regulations for that state there. You should probably look there. Do you think weed impacts your health in a negative way? No. I think that smoke on your lungs does. I do. I think that people should try to implement other ways of smoking rather than just combustion, because it is not good for your lungs over time. But besides that, no. Happy reminder. Shout out. Short-term memory loss. Oh gosh, not another shout out person. Lord, don't do that. Gotta go. Can you do a bonger for the stream? I will. And then I'm probably actually gonna go because I'm super stoned. And this has been an hour and 21-minute stream. Obviously this computer works because last time it kept freezing up. We couldn't even get through 40 minutes. So like, this is awesome. I'm so glad that I'm able to stream for this long. My camera only went out like one time, I feel like, which is great. This has been a good setup. Thanks for stopping by, everybody, and I'll see you guys around for whatever stony activity or video I come up with for next time. Bye. See ya.